Hey, you guys promised it was unlimited coffee here? Okay, good. Today is April 29th, and I'm Derek O'Shea, and this is the Derek O'Shea Show. Biden's speech completely flops on all the polls except for CBS, of course. Communist broadcasting system, as always. Even on CNN, they're like, crap, Trump's speech is better received than the most popular president ever speech? Unbelievable. Even on every video on YouTube, there was more thumbs down than thumbs up. It was pretty boring. Even Ted Cruz was falling asleep. And all these liberals were like, oh my God, look at Ted Cruz falling asleep. What a loser. I'm like, no, that's like a cell phone. Why would you post that? Yes, you're a president that you beloved and love so much. People are falling asleep because it's so freaking boring. What a loser. Some quotes from last night. We have to do more than just build back better. We have to build back better. Did you know you said that, Biden? Probably not. Biden continues. Talk to most responsible gun owners and hunters. They'll tell you there's no possible justification for having 100 rounds in a weapon. What do you think? Deers are wearing Kevlar vests? Yeah. Oh my God. The fact that you are not a full-time comedian and president of the United States and is the president of the United States is a complete outrage. Our Constitution opens up with the words, as trite as it sounds, we the people. It's time we remember that we the people are the government. Just let that sit in your heart and just warm you to death. He took credit for the economy bouncing back, which is, if you think he did it, you're an idiot. Because I don't know if you remember what we did last year by shutting down the whole country, and took credit for the vaccine rollout, which was he just followed Trump's policy and let the states take power in that. So if your state is struggling with that, it's because your state sucks. But his message was clear that the government is here to help. What did Ronald Reagan say something about that? The most dangerous words you don't want to hear. Why do they keep using that? They're really pushing this idea that the government is here to help. You guys do a great job at everything you do. The UPS, U.S. Postal Service is doing great. They're not losing money. The IRS does great things. The DMV, I love going to the DMV. Tim Scott had a rebuttal for the Biden speech last night, and he pushed his idea that Biden is tearing us apart after promising to unite the nation, saying things like, America is not a racist country. Wait a minute. You mean the place where we live, the land, the idea, the entity isn't a thinking body? Just has a moral conscience? I mean, just... But what was trending on Twitter? What was trending? I can't believe Tim Scott said this. I can't believe the GOP has a black man talking. That's so cool. No. Uncle Tim was trending. Racist liberal leftists were out on full force last night calling him Uncle Tim, which is close to, you know what, Uncle something else, which is a total racist slur, which is totally okay on Twitter, apparently, because Twitter allowed it and put it on the trending list. No big deal, just liberals being liberals. Hey, that's a black guy having a different train of thought than what they're supposed to have. That is like, that is so racist. How is that okay? How is that okay? And the worst part is, then I saw like other white liberals going after other liberals saying, hey, don't say that. Only black people can be racist. Only black people can use this term. Like, oh, so black people can be racist, but white people can't. There's so much double standard irony that it makes me want to throw up. Idaho's Republican governor signs bill banning critical race theory, being the first in the nation to do so. I'm really loving some of these governors coming out and showing their stripes and stars, apparently. But just because it makes you think, what state do I want to live in that fits my things I want in this country? Because the idea that the federal government can just dictate everything in your life is not okay, and I think states need to have more power. So show us your power. President Joe Biden's Attorney General, Merrick Garland, has terminated a Trump administration policy that allowed the federal government to withhold millions of dollars in grants to states that establish sanctuary cities and refuse to cooperate with federal immigration authorities. Yay, sanctuary cities are totally okay. Don't you love when the administration just shows their true colors? Biden Department of DOJ, speaking of true colors, reportedly planned to arrest Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin in court and charge him with civil rights violations if the jury was to find him innocent of murder. Oh, just the DOJ being political? How's that okay? This should make you nervous. I'm not joking. The federal government is overstepping in this instance. Lindsey Graham said after the speech on Fox News, "If I ever hear Joe Biden is a moderate again, I'm going to throw up." Okay, Lindsey, go back to sleep. New York City says they're going to fully reopen July 1st. Speaking of New York City, federal agents raided Giuliani's home late yesterday. Trump responded by saying on Fox Business, "Rudy Giuliani is a great patriot. He loves this country, and they raid his apartment." It's so unfair. It's like a double standard. Like, I don't think anybody has ever seen before. Apparently, the reason they raided his apartment might have been tied to a voicemail he left his lawyer saying his soon-to-be gotten rid of burner phone. So that burner phone you got at Walmart, you might get federally raided by... This is totally political. It has to be political, right? I mean, what else is coming out? I guess we'll wait for more information, but it just... when it smells like fish and it tastes like fish, it's probably cow. Brexit's Nigel Farage praised the brilliant governor Ron DeSantis on levels of personal freedom in the state of Florida in comments to Breitbart News Daily as he embarks on a U.S.-wide speaking tour to fire up conservative activists during the Biden years. Even British conservatives are like, whoa, this way of Florida is absolutely beautiful. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg said in an interview on Tuesday that the United States should not be too proud to lean on countries the Biden administration claims outrank America's infrastructure quality like China. Yay! Just communists being communists. I mean socialists. I mean Democrats. I mean moderate people. And today in history, in 1945, during the night, Adolf Hitler and Eva Braun marry. Only hours before they both die of suicide. Or do they die of suicide? And do they go and escape on a submarine to Argentina? They're still alive. The conspiracy unfolds. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Derek O'Shea Show. Be sure to share this show with anyone and everyone you know. Tell your friends and family. Post on our every social media platform. Let them know about the Derek O'Shea Show. It's the only way we will grow is by viewers like you. And if you're listening on podcast, tell your friends and family. And you can copy and paste the links and put it on there. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Have a fantastic day. And as always, I'll see you on the next episode of the Derek O'Shea Show.